Hey group, I wanted to go through using the library. So I am in the course site here, my view of it. And if you scroll down, you'll see a link right here that takes you to the library. And the library page will open in a new window. And I'm just going to maximize that up. And we want to go to articles and databases. This is where you'll find most of your information. And you can either use EBSCOhost or ProQuest. Either one will work for specific business information. So you can also, if you're searching for company information, use LexisNexis. So that is a good source for when you get into your finance class or your economics class. That would be a good resource. But right now, I'm just going to go into ProQuest. Let that load up. And you have a couple of different ways that you can search. You can just put in your search term here and choose full text and peer reviewed, or you can do an advanced search. So if we go to advanced search, you notice that you have a lot more fields here. So you always want to make sure you've checked full text, and you want to check peer reviewed. You would need at least 3 peer reviewed articles anytime you write a paper. Okay, so I am going to type in cybercrime. And I also want United States. Okay, now some other things that I'm going to do to limit my search here is I'm going to search for a specific date time. So let me see if I can find my date field. Here we go. Instead of all dates, I want to search for the last, you could either search the last 12 months or you can specify a date range. If I specify a date range, I usually will do 3 years worth. So any day is fine, and then 2011, and then to current, which would be August 2014, and then I click search. And this will bring back a whole slew of articles. 274 were the number of our results. This would have been a lot higher if we had not selected peer reviewed, or if we had not selected the time frame. Especially when you're writing an article about electronic commerce, you want to limit that time frame, because anything that's really older than 2 years or 3 years is irrelevant at this point. So, like here would have been a good one: data theft, cybercrime, and the increasing criminalization of access to data. That would have been a great article for this last chapter that we did. Case studies of cybercrime and their impact on the marketing activity and shareholder value. That would have been a great article to use an answer to what are the damages that it causes. Cybercrime victimization and examination of individual and situational level factors. That would have been a great article. So you can see that all of these are ways that you can enhance your paper by adding current research to what you're learning in the textbook. When you're answering these questions, if you're citing the textbook, I already know what the textbook says. And what I'm looking for is for you to provide additional information other than what is in your textbook. You know, what else can you learn by going out and researching these topics, these answers to the questions that you're asking. Okay, and that's pretty much it for going in and using the library. Very easy, very simple, and the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. And if you have any questions about this or need any additional assistance, you know where I am. You can always call or text me. And that's it.